Okay, right. So I'm joined today by Phil Cottrell from Worthing, Pompey fan for many years, and Phil's got an amazing collection, if I may say so. That he's looking to, or would like to donate to the Pompey History Society, so that we can kind of share it for future generations to appreciate what a great football club we are. So Phil, can you tell us who did this collection belong to?
Well, this belonged to my aunt and uncle who lived in Bosham, near Chichester, and who were avid fans for many years, sort of post-war really, from post-Second World War up to the used to come to games up to the 60s really, 70s I think.
So I think there's a couple of interesting kind of headscarves there. So perhaps you might just sort of hold them up and show them to us in that way. So
we got this coloured one.
That's a magnificent piece.
Good luck. Portsmouth AFC. So I don't know when this dates from, but
well, I think we've seen a similar one which hasn't got the kind the colour in it. We think it probably dates from the early 1950s, but they didn't have official merchandise in those days. But the other one has got a really interesting story to tell.
So this one. Yeah, league champions 48-49, and then also embossed on top 49-50.
Indeed, I think these headscarves were actually sold. Gentlemen could buy a tie, and the female supporters could actually buy one of these headscarves. And I think the interesting thing about it is that obviously they still had a stock of 48-49 ones. And when Pompey won the league for a second time, they decided to overprint 49-50 on there as well to make it bang up to date. So, like the paperback version of the Pompey history coming out this week, it's revised and updated headscarf there, I think, in that way.
Yeah. I never saw my aunt wear it, but yeah. There we go.
And you've got a jigsaw as well.
Yeah. On the back it says Portsmouth FC 1955-56.
And
it's got the names of the players on there. So you got Dougie Reed and Jimmy Dickinson. So yeah, great.
And so have you made the jigsaw?
Yeah, made the jigsaw.
And all the pieces there?
All the pieces are there.
Marvellous.
Yeah.
That's a
wooden jigsaw puzzle.
Fantastic. And there's some supporter club dinner menus as well. So they were members. Your aunt and uncle were members of the supporters club.
Yeah. So Silver Jubilee dinner, 1953. Some little cutouts from the newspaper as well. So you got the menu in there, and you got the guests and the entertainment. Quite a few autographs of the players on the back.
And I think that's pretty much a complete set through to the late 60s, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's lots of them. So they change slightly in style the older you get, I think, or the more recent they become. So good collection there.
And as I say, I think the final piece we've got, which sort of fascinated me, but you've got a programme there from an away game, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a cup tie, I think, that Pompey played at Bolton in 1954. So we're pretty much sure we think that your auntie and uncle would have gone to that game. But how did they get there, do you think?
I think there's in one of the programmes there is a list of the train times.
I think it's on the back of that one that you got in your hand there, yeah.
Oh yeah, here we are. So I'm sure, there was British Railways football excursions with restaurant and car facilities. So there's a list of the trains when you can pick them up from Portsmouth Harbour, Fratton, Havant, Petersfield, etc. to Bolton. So I'm sure they would have probably driven to Havant and picked up the train at Havant, I would have thought.
Indeed.
Because they always used to drive down to matches. I had some friends nearby and who allowed them to park outside their house or whatever on match days.
So I know it was sort of relatively unusual to kind of have a car in those sort of days, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think there is one final one actually that's got a bit of resonance with the modern day, hasn't it?
Yeah, well this one from 21st of September 49 was a programme costing 2p when Portsmouth played the Danish national team at Fratton Park. And I understand there was an away match as well.
Indeed, yes. I think we've got some memorabilia from when Pompey played in Copenhagen in 1949, and of course, obviously, we've just added a Danish player to our ranks in the past few days.
Sorensen, yeah, that's right. So a bit of resonance, as you say.
And I think that particular game, Pompey won 6-2. So we kind of like that. So hopefully that's an omen for the new season as well.
Let's hope so. Yeah. But you've got our class players there, Schooler and Dougie Reid and Froggatt, Butler in goal. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. So, well, I think this is truly a magnificent collection of somebody who was a regular at Fratton Park in that particular era. So we're delighted to sort of like to take it into the archive, and I say thanks for thinking of us.
No, great. Yeah, I'm glad it's going to be put to good use. Yeah.